the practice is to give up your self-ignorance, because self-ignorance is the right way. You need to know what you need to know give up how to give up self-ignorance. The Buddha teach us how to practice, how to come back within yourself with all the sense. All the six sense can turn you back inside. That was the teaching. Teaching um, sometimes we forget to practice and we just run away and never come back with ourselves. So that's why we always have life and death. So with the practice, you have to destroy, give up the self-ignorance within you. So if you give up your self-ignorance, wisdom will come. So how to give up the self-ignorance? You need to know based on your experience. If you practice regularly and have a mindset of life and death and keep asking the questions. So those doubt is giving up the self-ignorance. No matter how you learn the Dharma or know things around you, those are all self. All your belongings, all your achievement, all those are self-ignorance. There's a 50 ways that you can go wrong. As a practitioner, it's, not everyone go the right way. But if you think it's the right wrong way, then those are also self-ignorance. With the practice, with the practice, never, never see if you keep the practice going on all the time, you wouldn't see the self-ignorance. You don't need to give up and everything around you. If you try to give up everything around you just for practice, those are also self-ignorance. You just think about your own assumption and do it wrong, and then you feel annoyed, and then you see the difference between people, and those are from self-ignorance. And then you would think that you are right all the time, and that also self-ignorance. You need to by yourself, by people to practice correctly. And if you don't do it correctly, you have escape the lion. Yeah? So the practice. How how are we gonna have no self ignorance? So how are we gonna achieve it? You know that everyone is practicing together. We're practicing together. We're giving up slowly or the self ignorance. You look, you don't you don't value your own self. You never put yourself above anyone else. So you would have no assumption, no right and wrong. The only way to do that is to keep asking the question, okay, to maintaining the doubt. The way the practice uh, beyond anything else. Even though when you practice, you forget or you bad, you doesn't do well. But with your heart, and that will everything will become good. They can feel your heart. If you doesn't do anything well, but with the practice, um, people will also feel it from yourself. You wouldn't see the difference between you and everyone or you and the Buddha. Everyone is the same. Everyone other each other with the practice. With the respectful mindset, you would you would know and understand all of the about. Like one of the stories about Van Gogh master, but um, people asked him why the Buddha was born, why he said that why why they hand up and down and say everything is under himself. But Van Gogh say if he was there, he would he would hit he would hit and give it to the dog. But those are the teaching is just a man to be able to have doubt. There's not there's no explanation what he said, but those are just you to maintain the doubt. So that way, you just have the learner to have the doubt maintained. The master just help us to have no self and have the doubt. Like our master, you love. He's, he's never put himself beyond anyone else. He said he's just a regular person. He said have a awakened. And then he said that everyone is practiced together, so everyone is friends, and we all practice together. So and then we can share our experience together. If there's only one practitioner, he still go and teach you and help them achieve even with one student like before. He use everything to maintain the practice, maintain the Dharma. So you have to know how how to improve the Buddhahood for everyone. So you shouldn't base on your own self ignorance. If you do things based on yourself selfish and self ignorance, nothing good will come. This this method is beyond every other method. It will help you with everything. With everything going on in your life, you put in practice with a good heart, then every good thing will come, and then you will achieve it later on. It's not like I am calling you to do it to for anything. It's just for the practice sake, and then you will see that there's no difference between you and then anyone around you. That's all what I want to share with everyone. So if anyone have a questions or haven't share, um, then we can share it together, and you can ask a question. Amen. You can ask a question. Dear Master, dear everyone, and dear practitioners, can you please explain that this is my knowing. Once I know practice is very important, that we all respect the practice. So that's why we're willing to practice. Practice is to help not have to join in the self-ignorance. Sometimes the more I practice, I feel that I have more self-ignorance. We don't we don't recognize that our own self-ignorance hurting the people and everyone around me. So how do we really improve in giving up self-ignorance? How do we how do I get better on this issue? Can you explain it to me? So the only thing that you're lacking right now is just um knowing the mindset of life and death. You still want to achieve things. You're gonna get better on everything, but you don't have the life and death mindset. If you know that this is about life and death only, then you would have the the practice and doubt maintained all the time. But you don't really believe in yourself 100%, and you don't have life and death mindset, then that's why it's very hard for you. You need to know that we are all is about life and death. Then need to know, we need to keep practicing, never end, stop asking the question. All you need to worry about is that this is about life. Then the master who put the word die in front of the word so that it remind him that this is about die, even die. But we never keep it lasting. We can, when we practice, it's only lasts a few seconds, and then we get lazy right away, and then we get tired, and then we get affected by the environment right away because we're still weak or we don't have a lot of practice. You need to be very mindful on the practice. Don't get don't get distracted by other things around you. You never unlock yourself. Everyone know about this issue. Even the Buddha, the masters, practitioners. So that's why we're making rules for student for the practice. The rules help you to not run away, help you to not be distracted. Follow the rules. The rules in the temple, the rules at home will help you to improve your practice. And then we keep getting lazy, keep, keep getting distracted by things around us. Staying, staying in the temple sometimes help stay in the temple will help you improve in practice. But for some people it's getting boring. because they say that, oh, it's, practicing is very boring. You don't need to listen to Dharma anymore. So that's why you never escape life and death. If you feel it's boring issue, if you have practice, you will never get tired of listening to Dharma. All you do is just worry about your practice. So that's why our masters say, if if you practice like this in 30 years and then you are not awakened, then you can kill me. So you need to look in check back yourself. Are you really doing it with your heart? You need to look at yourself to see if you are doing it correctly. You need to be very honest with yourself. If you are doing it right. But you need to see about yourself all the thinking to show you that you need to be serious about the practice. And even every teaching are different. It's always show you that tell you that to keep practicing. The correct way is to practice. All the practice it just help you give up all the dualism, right or wrong, or no, empty or not empty. Thing will not appear when you practice. Of the practice is a wisdom. The, the doubt is a wisdom. With the doubt is everything that you need. The doubt will help you achieve anything. The doubt is all is everything. When you maintain in the doubt and then you don't even know that you are in a that's a right doubt. It's explaining very carefully in the Dharma, but you don't. But practitioner doesn't really understand it. You need to know that all about life and death. If you have a strong mindset about life and death, then you would know and you would improve tremendously. And you have to know this is about yourself to destroy this self-tolerance. You shouldn't have the thought of trying to self-ignorance. All you need to worry right now is all is about life and death. When you start this, it's about life and death. We, we all make mistakes because we don't have a strong mindset on life and death. It's all between it's you and yourself. You need to you need to think about yourself. If you don't have life and death mindset, then you wouldn't have a good practice because those are all based on self. So do you understand? Yes, thank you. Master. It's time now. Have a good day ahead. Bye, everyone.